Hey guys, what's up? So as you can see, this is my 46 and my new quarantine over there. So I'll show you the quarantine in a bit, but you can tell that the tank looks kind of empty now. I finally fragged my chalice. I mean, this thing was a monster, literally. I still can't get that off the rock, and that's still growing. I'm doing a water change today. I got new salt. I got some Aqua Vitro salinity because my old salt was kind of messing with my parameters, so I got a new one. So yeah, that's that. So I finally fragged my chalice, and man, that thing stinked when I fragged it. But I mean, I'm pretty excited that I finally fragged him. I had to frag him because the sweepers were getting too close to my new SPS, and I kind of like the new ones, so I had to frag it. Over here is my DIY frag rack. You can barely see it, but yeah, it's a 1/8 inch acrylic coming across, and then it has a little cross brace right there, and it's glued to a Corellia spare magnet that my family friend had, and I took apart the magnet and I used the bare neodymium magnet with the little suction cup so it doesn't scratch the tank, and that is doing a wondrous job at holding my frags. Those are all my frags. So yeah, those are my frags. I mean, I got so many frags out of them. I actually ran out of plugs, so I had to glue like 3 frags into one plug. So it's like almost a Picasso chalice. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So that's that. That's the frags. And then all over the tank, I have these little tiny flakes of the chalice when I had to tear them off the rock. Little flakes of him just everywhere. So I think I'm gonna have like chalices growing out of the ass of my tank now. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Here's my Monty, which is growing, and ever since my fuel from Seachem started to kick in, the colors on my corals are really starting to come back. It's pretty amazing, and they are really growing. This guy's grown a good ½ inch in the past 3 weeks. So I'm really excited on that too. Oh, here's my ACAN, my Elegance, which I sold to my LFS. Here's my new Monty that I got from a family friend. That stylo fell onto my chalice and died. That's my hammerhead, which has 4 heads now, I think, or it might be 5. No, it's 4. It's my strawberry shortcake, which is coloring up. The tip is finally turning pink, and the polyps are like a purple, and the actual base of the coral, like the skin, is fluorescent green. He hasn't grown much yet, but I think once I frag this guy and he kind of I finally got him to kind of get his sweepers away from them, I think they'll be able to grow now in peace, because before this guy was probably attacking them or something. And that's my Tenuis, or however you say it, Tenuis acro, which was bleaching out in my friend's tank as well, as that one too. Basically, I'm just going to try to revive them for him. I'm running bio pellets still. Whoa, you can't see at all. But yeah, you can see them right there, bio pellets, my JPJ Auto top off. I gotta fill up my gallon right here. Let me show you guys how I supplement the tank now. Turn on the sump light. Alright. So, this is how I supplement the tank now. I zip tied 2 syringes together, some airline tubing onto some drip valves. Pretty simple. Works. Gets the job done. There's my auto top off line. My top off is pretty low. I gotta get this thing topped off. So here's my skimmer, and that's what it skimmed in a week. Pretty amazing. And that's like dark iced tea stuff right there. And it's still going at it. I think my bio pellets finally kicked in after like a long time. So, yep, that's that. Right now the Radion's at a nice 12K, I would say, a 12K or 14K. It's not as blue as you can see. I had another question. I mixed this, damn it, hold on, let me turn this up. I mixed this Aqua Vitro salt yesterday at, in the morning, and it's still cloudy. I have 2 pumps in there. I have one Rio 2500 and one Rio 2100. The heater is set to 64, so it's not that hot in there. So I don't know why it's cloudy. I gotta do a water change today, so I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in, because I did read online that it's normal, but at the same time I know it's not supposed to be like this. So if you guys have any idea on why, I would really appreciate it. Maybe if I make the water colder when I mix the salt, maybe I just won't use the heater at all or something. I don't know. If you guys can help me out, I'll definitely try it out. Let's see, what else? I finally picked up some big jugs of Bionic calcium and alkalinity, because I ran out from my small ones. Those guys, I got both of them for $30. So yeah, that's that. Here's my quarantine. Basically, I used my old LED light, and it's lighting up the whole tank. In here we got some bubbles coming up from my airline tubing. I decided not to use an air stone because I kind of like how that looks. It looks pretty sick because it creates this wave effect on the top. So I liked how that looked, so I kept that, and it's doing the same thing. It's creating oxygen in the water. It's just not as efficient. But I don't have any fish yet, so it doesn't really matter. But when I get fish, I'm gonna put an air stone in there so it's more efficient. Down here is all my electrical for it. Got my timers for my LEDs, my drivers. Like I said before in my old videos, my LEDs are built into the stand with the dimmer. So if I kind of zoom out or kind of get this thing so I can, alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this white knob, which is white, and I'm going to turn the blue knob, which is blues. So if you look here, I'm going to turn down all the blues. All white now. Turn up all the white. Turn up all the blues, turn down all the whites. And we go into a nice deep blue. Turn up all the whites, we go to a nice 50-50. So yeah, that's that. As a filter, I have this Ghetto lid for my Aqua Clear, first of all. Just cut it out with the Dremel real quick. But I have a piece of Live Rock from my Pico. Foam pad, a little separator for the foam pad, water, and yeah, that's it. That's how I cycled this tank. It's fairly, I would say it's fairly efficient way to do it. It works. This filter is overkill, and for what it's going to be doing, it's going to be fine. It's going to have, this tank is probably going to have like 2 or 3 fish in it. 2 gobies and a coal tang for my new tank, which I'm going to quarantine. So yeah, this is my quarantine. And yeah, I really like it because it makes that nice wave effect. For my new tank, I'm planning on getting this WP-40, which is like a MP40 knockoff, and it creates waves just like one. So I'm gonna go check that out and see how it does. Maybe I'll get it for my new tank, but I'm definitely not gonna put it on this one because this thing, the water level already stays so high. If I create a wave on it, it's just gonna spill water out. And also I got these frags now, so I don't want to have them fall out. But these are nice frags. The Dremel, I cut them with the Dremel, and it came out fairly nice. If I try to cover the clip, ow, crap. Alright, I burned myself. But yeah, Well, I didn't burn myself, I poked myself with this wire. But yeah, I mean, it came out fairly nice. That was my little brother being a little annoying brat. Coraline's growing really good, so sorry for making a real boring video. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike. So yeah, subscribe if you want to keep up with my tanks and my new build. And let's see if I can get you guys to see my clowns. And goodbye.